everyone. We're back again. I know the audio is pretty fresh on the camera, but that's all good. Because I just want to let everyone know how I'm doing for doing our thing. So today I woke up around 3 something. Like 3. Well, I woke up at like 2. But I decided to sleep in just a little bit more, so I'm like, woke up at 3. Came downstairs. Uh, Wanted to go running today. I'm going to like going on a walk later on. But after that, I got ready for school. I really should have spent my time reading my Bible this morning. I got ready for bed and first was strong today. Uh, Went to school. I had my history class. After that, we left all my school together to go to the ETSU college. They were giving like career. Where you go and you look at career stations and they would tell you about it. You could ask questions. In fact, I have a paper and stuff. It's in my bag. It's real quick. But, I'm gonna get it over here somewhere. Yeah, but we went to, like I said, the career stations. After that, walking around there for a couple hours. We headed home to the bus. Not headed home. Headed to the school. I'm very disappointed because I was going to be sleeping on the bus when I'm not supposed to be because I'm trying to go to schedule up a bit early, go to bed late. So that's a work in progress right there. And nothing really crazy happened. I saw with my buddy Elijah. It's good. I could talk to him. He's doing some spiritual basketball growth. So you just need to take it day by day and not, always be on the lines. After that, came back. I would do the algebra, some math work. Started to enjoy algebra. With Curious. It's just, different. After that, um, I did played in the gym a little bit, practicing my basketball, leveling up every moment I can. Because I will not be going to the school that I know of next year, which uh, ninth is the football booth, 3 or 2, and be at home doing school on the laptop. Uh, because I just would be homeschooled and other work, but it's public school, just like homeschool. I'm here. The plan is to read to you guys today. I kind of wanted to do something where I do just have to, I kind of want to enjoy my time. I love reading a little bit. On Exodus 11, put that in the description. The title. And there shall be a great cry throughout the land of Egypt, such as there was none like it, nor shall be like it any more. But against any of the sons of Israel, not even a dog shall be stand against any of these, so that you may know that the Lord puts a difference between Egyptians and Israel. And all these things your servants shall come down to me and bow themselves down to me, saying, You and all the people that follow you give. And after that I will go out and he went out of front Pharaoh and great anger. And the Lord said to Moses, Pharaoh shall not listen to you, so that my words may be multiplied in the land of Egypt. Moses said, and Aaron did all these wonders before Pharaoh, and the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, so that he would not let the sons of Israel go out of his land. And the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This mouth shall be to you the beginning of mouths. Months. It shall be the first month. Dude, this month shall be the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Speak to all the congregation of Israel, saying, In the 10th of this month they shall take to them each a man a lamb for a father's house, a lamb for a house. And a household is too little for the lamb. Let him and his neighbor next to his house take according to the number of his souls, each one according to eating of his mouth. You shall count concerning the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. You shall take from the sheep or from the goats. You shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. So they shall take of the blood and strike on the two side posts upon the upper door posts of the houses in which they shall eat it, and they shall eat the flesh and that night, roasted with fire and unleavened bread. They shall eat it with bitter herbs. Do not eat it raw nor spoiled at all the water, but roasted with fire, its head with its legs and with its inward parts. You shall not let any of it remain, so that which remains of it till the morning you shall burn with fire. And you shall eat of this with your loins girded and your sandals on your feet, and your staff in your hand. You shall eat it in a hurry. It is comfortable. For I will give through the land of Egypt this night, and I will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and I will execute judgments against all the gods of Egypt. I am the Lord, and the blood shall be a sign to you upon the houses where you are. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. The plague shall not be upon you for a destruction, and that's not the land of Egypt. And this day shall be a memorial to you. You shall keep it as a feast to the Lord. Throughout your generations, you shall keep it as a feast by a law forever. You shall eat unleavened bread 7 days. Even the first day you shall put away leaven out of your houses. But whoever eats leavened bread from the first day until the seventh day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. And on the first day shall be a holy gathering. On the seventh day there shall be a holy gathering for you. No manner of work shall be done in them, except that which was every man must eat, that only may be done by you. You shall keep the feast of unleavened bread, for in this same day I have brought your enemies out of Egypt. Therefore you shall keep this day in your generations by a law forever. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, at evening you shall eat unleavened bread for the 21st day of the month at evening. 7 days there shall be no leaven found in your houses. For whoever eats that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel among the and among the natives of the. You shall eat nothing leavened. In all your dwelling places you shall eat unleavened bread. Then Moses called for all the elders of Israel, said to them, draw out and take a lamb for yourselves according to your families, and kill the Passover. You shall take a bunch of hyssop and dip in the blood in the bowl, and strike the linen and two sides of the post with the blood in the bowl. And none of you shall get out of the door of his house until the morning. For the Lord will pass through you to strike the Egyptians when he sees the blood on the lintel and on the two side posts. And the Lord will pass over the door and will not allow the destroyer to come into your houses to strike you. You shall observe this thing for a law to you and to your sons forever. And it shall be when you have come to the land which the Lord will give you, according as he has promised, that you shall keep this service. And it will be when your son shall say to you, what is the service to you? And then you shall say, it is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, passed over the houses of the sons of Israel in Egypt. He struck the Egyptians and he delivered our houses, and the people bowed and worshipped. The sons of Israel went away and did as the Lord had commanded Moses, and so they did. And it happened at midnight, the Lord struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt. The firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne to the firstborn of captive that was in the prison, also the firstborn of cattle. Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, "Rise up, get away from people, get away from my people, both you and the sons of Israel, and go serve the Lord as you have said, and take your flocks and your herds, and as you have said, and bless me also, and go and bless me also." And the Egyptians were arguing with the people that they might send them out of the land and herd, for they said, "We are all dead." And the people took their dough before it was leavened, their kneading troughs being bound up, and their clothes upon their shoulders. And the sons of Israel did according to the word of Moses. And they borrowed articles of silver and articles of gold and clothing from the Egyptians. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, and they granted their request, and they plundered the Egyptians. And the sons of Israel journeyed from Rameses to Succoth, the men being about 600,000 men on foot, apart from little ones. And also the mixed multitude ran with them, the flocks and herds very much scattered, and they baked unleavened cakes of the dough had brought out of Egypt, for it was not leavened, because they were rushed out of Egypt, could not stay, neither hath they prepared any food for the journey for themselves. And the time that the sons of Israel lived in Egypt was 430 years. And it happened at the end of the 400 years, 430 years, even 430 years, as it was on this very day, all the armies of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. It is a night to be much kept to the Lord for bringing them out from the land of Egypt. This is that night of the Lord to be kept for all the sons of Israel and their generations. And the Lord said to Moses, "This is the ordinance of the Passover, no stranger shall eat of it. But every man's servant that is bought for silver, when you have circumcised him, and he shall eat of it. A foreigner, a hired servant, shall not eat of it. It shall be eaten in one house. You shall not carry any of the flesh out of the house, neither shall you break a bone of it. All the congregation of Israel shall keep it. And when a stranger stay with you, and desires to keep the Passover to the Lord, let all his males be circumcised, and let him come near and keep it. He shall be as one that is born in the land, and no uncircumcised person shall eat of it. There shall be one law to the native, and to the visitor that stays among you. So all the sons of Israel did, even as the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron, so they did. It happened the very same day the Lord brought the sons of Israel out of the land of Egypt by their armies. I think that's pretty good. I learned some things. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna change my song. After a while, it gets kind of boring listening to the same song. Guys, give advice. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Running is just a mental game if you think about it. Most of the time, it's not a physical game. Lots of times, you're not hindered by your physical. It's usually by your mental. Give advice, man. You have to realize the only opinion that really matters. Of course, your mom's and your dad's opinion matters, but the most important opinion that matters is what God thinks of you. Are you right with God? Because my opinion doesn't matter, their opinion doesn't matter to the extent as what God's opinion matters. He's the creator of the universe and desires for us to fulfill him and receive him as our Lord and Savior. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Sanctify all the firstborn to me. Whatever opens the womb among the sons of the Israel of man and of beast that is mine." And Moses said to the people, "Remember this day in which you came out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, for the Lord brought you out from this place by the strength of his hand. There shall be no leaven bread eaten. You are going out this day in the month ahead, and it shall be when the Lord shall bring you into the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Hittites and the Jebusites, which he swore to your fathers to give you, a land flowing with milk and honey, that you shall keep the service and the meat. You shall eat unleavened bread 7 days, and on the seventh day shall be a feast to the Lord. Unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days, and there shall be no leavened bread seen with you, nor shall there be leavened bread seen with you in all your borders. And you shall tell your son in that day, saying, This is because of what the Lord did for me when I came out of Egypt. And it shall be a sign to be upon your hand, for a memorial between your eyes, and that the Lord's law may be in your mouth. For the Lord has brought you out of Egypt with a strong hand. You shall therefore keep this law in its season from year to year. And it will be when the Lord shall bring you into the land of the kingdom, and as he swore to you and to your fathers, he shall give it to you. You shall set apart the Lord, everyone that opens the womb, and every firstborn that comes of any animal which you have. The male shall be the Lord's. And every firstborn of animals you shall redeem with a lamb, and if you will not redeem it, then you shall break its neck, and of the firstborn of men among you, son shall you redeem. You shall redeem. And it shall be when your sons ask you, and their sons saying, What is this? You shall say to him, The Lord brought us out of Egypt by the strength of his hand from the house of bondage. And it happened when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord killed all the firstborn of the land, both the firstborn of man and the firstborn of the animals. Therefore I sanctify the Lord all that open wounds that are males, but all the firstborn of my sons I redeem. And it shall be for you a token upon your hand, and for frontlets between your eyes. For the Lord brought us from Egypt by strength of his hand. And it happened when Pharaoh had to let the people go, God did not leave the way of going to the blessing. I heard that was new. For God said, Unless the people repent when they see war and they return to Egypt. And God led the people around by the same way of the wilderness to the Red Sea, and the sons of Israel went up armed out of the land of Egypt. And Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for he had strictly sworn to the sons of Israel, saying, God will surely visit you, and you shall carry my bones away from here with you. And they moved from Succoth and camped in Etham in the edge of the wilderness, and the Lord went before them by day, the pillar of night, and led them the right way away by night, and the pillar of fire to give them light, to give by day. And he did not take away the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of the fire by night from before the people. Guys, if you stop, get over it. Just do it. That's it. Right now, I'm literally feeling like you got a lot of sleep. I'm pretty hydrated right now, so that's why I don't feel horrible, you know? But if I was dehydrated, I would be feeling like garbage. But I can feel it in my eyes, just from my side view. Not really blurry, but my eyes do feel very heavy. It gives me for right now because I have many hours left of the day that I have to run my walk to the room. I have to continue to read because faith comes by hearing, and with reading the book of God. Mm. Yeah, 8 hours sleep I get too. But anyway, we gotta lock in because we have reading to do. Exodus 14, guys, ladies and gentlemen. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel, that they turn and camp before Pharaoh, between Gilgal and sea of the Pharaoh. Gilgal and you shall camp before it by the sea. Ah, guys, I just got so many spirits not to read. I've been very bored lately, sadly. Uh, Dude, if I feel bad, know about these guys that I've seen that they like they for everything that we do, just like we do in the US. So Jesus will always be there. That's what it's one of the promises he gives us. He'll never leave us. forsake us. That's one of the promises we need. Heart is God's heart, and our heart is God's heart, and he will follow them. And I will be honored, something that is on eyes on me, so that Egyptians can know that I am the Lord, and they did so. And the king of Egypt was told that the people fled in the heart of Pharaoh and his servants returned against the people, and they said, why have we done this? That we have let Israel go serving us. We made sure ready and took his people. We took 600 silver chariots and all the chariots of Egypt and captured every one of them. And the Lord hardened, the Lord hardened all the king of Egypt. He pursued the sons of Israel and the sons of Israel, the sons of the chiefs of Israel went out with, but the Egyptians pursued them. All the horses and chariots of Pharaoh and his horsemen and his army, and they overtook them by camping by the sea beside Paras and Dargram. And Pharaoh drew near. The sons of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them, and they were very afraid. And the sons of Israel cried out to the Lord. No, 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 no. I woke up with it. We're good. We can wait. Dude, I need to find the four string song. It's I'm about to man down. I woke up with the good thing hanging by my leg like that. I'm confused if it's talking about like a wife because in biblical times it's if you find a wife you find a good thing. But the later verse says and it's like I wake up with birds singing and I'm happy to be alive. So I'm not for sure if he's trying to indicate that or not. I'm just gonna guess he is. It's kind of really unusual thing to say, you know. Like it's a good thing for sure if you found a wife. So I understand that you might have bragging rights. Someone might have bragging rights because they have a wife, dude. It is a good thing to have a wife. I woke up with a good thing laying by myself. Nothing else. First friend. Yeah, I want to get the sped up version. That's why not. But I want the song, dude. Bruh. Pharaoh Jr. was with their eyes and heard, and took and marched after them. And they were very afraid, and the sons of Israel cried out to the Lord. And they said to Moses, having taken us away to die in the wilderness because they were those Egypt, why have you dead with Syria, with this word of Egypt, let us alone, so that the soldiers look good. It would have been better for us to serve the kings that we should die in the wilderness. And Moses said to the people, Lord, do not fear, stand and still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he has fulfilled for you this day. For the Egyptians whom you have seen today, you shall never see them. The Lord shall fight for you, and you shall be silent. And the Lord said to Moses, why do you argue to the sons of Israel and they go through it? But lift up your rod and stretch out your hand over the sea and divide it. Egyptians shall make army with them, army for you, Pharaoh, against the chariots of the Egyptians. When the angel of God, the one who was commanded for the people of Israel, ruled and he used to appear in the pillar of cloud and went in front of their face and stood behind them. It came to pass that the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel was clouded and dark, but it gave light to the night, so that one did not have one come near the other all night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea. The Lord caused the sea to recede by a strong east all night, and made the sea dry land. The waters were divided. And the sons of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall to them on their right hand, and on their left. After the I'm not alone. Wally, walla, by my side. I'm not alone. I need you, Lord, more than everything. You want to keep me in your prayers. Oh, I need you, Lord. I need you, Lord. More than Oh, I need you, Lord, more than everything. I don't know. It's not the video I'm looking for a specific channel of a girl I know. She's on YouTube. I'm trying to find it because it just came to mind and I don't want to forget the name. I do not want to forget the name, bro. It's so annoying. I need you now. I'm so curious about this, dude. I don't know why. Nah, bro. Oh, I need you, Lord. Alright, guys. Kinda trying to find this channel. Very good. No, this isn't it, bro. No. Lord, I need you now more than everything. La, 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 la. Oh man, I lose everything, dude. Not keep a hold of anything, dude. Try to save it though, you know. Dear Heavenly Father, help me. Bro. Anyway, it's just off topic. Dude, what? Let's go back to reading. When it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel, and it was a cloudy and dark night, but it gave light to the night, so that the one did not come near the other all night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to recede by a strong east wind all that night, made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. And the sons of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and all the waters were a wall to them on their right hand and on their left. And the Egyptians pursued and went after them to the middle of the sea, all the Pharaoh's horses and his chariots and his horsemen. And the morning watch it happened, and the morning watch it happened that the Lord looked to the army of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the cloud, and troubled the army of the Egyptians. And he took off their chariots' wheels and made them go heavily, so that the Egyptians said, "Let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord fights for them against the Egyptians." And the Lord said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand over the sea, so that waters may come down upon the Egyptians, upon the chariots, and upon their horsemen." And Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to its strength when the morning appeared, and the Egyptians fled against it. And the Lord overthrew the Egyptians in the middle of the sea. And the waters returned and covered the chariots and horsemen. All the army of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them, there did not remain so much as one of them. But the sons of Israel walked upon dry land in the middle of the sea, and the waters were a wall to them on their right hand and on their left. So the Lord saved Israel that day out of the hand of the Egyptians, and Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore. And Israel saw the great work which the Lord did upon the Egyptians, and the people feared the Lord and believed the Lord and his servants and his servant Moses. That was chapter 14, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hey Daisy, that's my dog. Hey, Sam Shimon and God Logic reunited, so they're having a convo together. Let's go. Nothing like seeing them together. Daisy, come on. Okay, I have to go let my dog out. I'm feeling awfully sore today because I went for like a 2 mile run, but uh, it was 2 miles running through a track, you know. I think God Logic, which is Avery, that's his name, his real name, his title is God Logic. They had a debate with Muhammad Hajjaj, which is a popular Muslim apologist debater. I want to go watch that debate. So it'd be God Logic versus Muhammad Hajjaj. It's kind of weird last name, but oh, dude, it just dropped 1 day ago. Dude, Yeah. I want things that we could. I'll give y'all a little. Oh, wait. I might get flagged for this, for playing somebody else's YouTube. So I need to stop now. Yeah. Ah, bro. They might take down this video. Hopefully they won't. Maybe they'll just like flag me and they won't take it off. I gotta go open the door for my dog. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. So I just be getting hungry for this. No absolute reason, bro. I be eating food when I'm bored. Well, guys, I'm getting done. I'm getting done with debates, bro. There's an extent where we can watch debate, but it's not helping me grow in Christ. Now that I think about it, like again, it can help me in knowledge. Doesn't mean I'm maturing. I get puffed up with hardly anything. I get puffed up with, oh, I'm watching debates, so I'm getting knowledgeable about the Bible, and it puffs me up when I'm really not getting a lot of knowledge because I'm not. I don't want to sound this in a degrading way to myself, of course, because I'm very confident person. Muscle, everything. I'm not very good at some activities. Math, I'm all right. Uh, I like to read. Really enjoy that. So maybe my calling is not to watch the. Maybe my calling is not to debate because I'm not blessed in that area. Everyone has different gifts. Very few have a lot of them, or very few have um, a lot. Like Paul did. He had a lot of gifts. Uh, yeah, I really need some food. Getting pretty hungry. Kind of love like I see like Marlon. He's like control your lust, but then he goes and flashes himself around. I don't want to go and target Marlon or anything. Obviously he's a very attractive guy, but and then he does videos about controlling your lust. Then he looks promiscuous and he shows off his body and he has a girlfriend or he's talking to a girl in public and that's or I think it's his girlfriend who dresses promiscuous as well. It's kind of kind of ironic. Hey, but who am I to judge? Ugh. All right, guys, I want to go find something to eat. I want to do that. Just give me a few seconds. Hey guys, I'm gonna get my career paths, career pamphlets that they gave me at I want to say convention, career pursuishment or whatever. I'll find it. Give me a second. Yeah, I need to find. I had it around here. I don't think I left it around. I don't think I It's really annoying. I do not know where they are. It is really weird. Yeah, problem, yeah. The ramen is cooking. So, guys, I'm gonna need y'all to help me out. I have a challenge. I need to get a job. So I want to get some education for a job early at like because I'm in eighth grade. Guess what? I have 9 more days left of being in eighth grade. And that it's gonna be summer break. Then did I say eighth? Wait, I have 10 more days or 9 more days of being in eighth grade. Then I have summer break. After that, I have ninth grade. 4 years I have to deal with. So I need to find a job that will hire me at a very young age. I should be able to find a job soon, but Lord willing. No. But it'll come along. Just give it time. One day at a time, you know. That's how it is. Old Spider. Partying is weakness for the soul. Married life, nothing but a the next chapter would be Exodus 15, you know? I really need to get a new computer. I think I mentioned it earlier on in the stream. I'm gonna contact my buddy to see if what he can do for me. Guys, we're about 10 minutes left of the stream. Later on, maybe the 10th, tomorrow morning, we'll stream. I want to be consistent because that's a good trait to have. Who like a consistent guy? They don't like it in relationships. They don't like it in jobs. They don't like it in driving without showing up. Try to be a man of my word. Jesus want me to be. Yeah, it hasn't even been a long day. It's been a good day. I woke up alive. It's a blessing. I don't want to make it all about me. I want to make it about y'all as well. You. Yeah. I'm gonna come up with Julian. See what we can do. Okay. I'm gonna call him up. I don't know if I should put my call in public, but we'll see. It shouldn't, bro. Mhm. Sorry, guys, I had to talk to my buddy Julian. I'm going to be ending the stream right now. I have to talk to some people. Have to find some people that can get me some computer, or after that, I'll go to another alternative and I will be going around asking to do some work. But God bless everyone. Adios. God bless. Everyone keep your nose clean. Because what you do in private will come to light eventually. I'll be ending the stream right now.